influencing pop culture, politics, and everything in between, taking you ringside as we discuss the crazy world that is professional wrestling. This is Going Ringside.
Hello there, good folks. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Going Ringside. I'm your host, Scott Johnson, and we've got another stellar guest this week that I'm so excited to sit down and talk to. She has taken the wrestling world by storm. She is the NXT North American champ. Izzi Dame is joining us. An incredible, incredible story. Starting as a professional volleyball player, then she tells us thinking it was an actual scam, WWE reaches out and says, "We want to bring you in." And now they're pushing her to the moon. She is on fire every week on NXT, just the top, and we only know how much further she's going to go. We can only speculate 2026 is going to be tremendous for Izzi Dame, the North American champ. Right after the interview, friend of the show from the Chutes and Ladders podcast, Desiree Josen will join us to discuss Izzi's what is becoming, I hope, an iconic career in NXT, and who knows from there on. We'll be watching, but let's get to it. Here is NXT North American champ. This is Izzi Dame. Well, we are excited to be joined by the champ herself, Izzi Dame. Izzi, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Of course, happy to be here.
Well, Izzi, your star has really started to shine. Everything's been happening for you in just the last few weeks. Talk to me about winning the title.
Well, to be honest, it feels like this was a long-awaited moment for me, you know? I feel like I got here 3 years ago. It's all about, they tell you it's all about timing, and I had to have a lot of patience, and with a lot of patience and practice and waiting for my right time, 3 years later, here we finally are.
So a lot of our viewers probably saw the chaos that happened, and I want to take them back to it when...
Which part?
Well,
Which
there
part
was
of
a
the chaos?
chainsaw with Tatum Paxley bringing a chainsaw down to the ring, and the former champ gets distracted, and you take advantage.
Yeah, but can we just talk about how many times is Tatum going to be allowed to run around with a chainsaw? I just don't get it. Who's letting her get a chainsaw?
I saw you recently calling her, quote, and this is a quote from you, a quote, weirdo freak. You stand by those statements.
Okay, but am I wrong? I mean, am I wrong?
Yeah.
You don't have to answer that.
No. I'm not going to editorialize there, but talk to me about the whole situation. The chainsaw, the opponent, you come up from behind and you win the title.
Again, I feel like it's just me and the calling had a plan all along. I'll put it that way. While every other person was out of position, I was exactly where I needed to be and planned to be all along. So can't get much better than that.
No,
I mean, I don't really understand. Like, did all 20 of those women think that they were going to run in the ring at once? Somebody had to outsmart everybody.
I mean, what's going through your mind? You're like, this is my spot?
No, I'm thinking these idiots. 20 people running through the front door. Let me get the back door. I got it. Boys, go get in position.
I need to back up. That's the current. I want to back up on you. You were a professional volleyball player. Is that correct?
I was, yes.
How on earth does a professional volleyball player wind up in NXT and pro wrestling?
I ask myself that same question every day. But thank God, I'm so glad I am now, long story short, I was living over in Cyprus playing professional volleyball. And then we get a 3-month break period. So I signed a contract, I renewed it to go back and play a second year. I touched down for my summer break, and like a week after I got back into the States, I got a Instagram DM from the WWE recruit page. Obviously,
did you think it was real? Like, were you
confused?
No,
of course not. I thought it was a scam. Just like everyone thinks, why would WWE want anything to do with me? What did they see in me? I was nobody. I was just a volleyball player, literally playing volleyball on a small island in Europe. Like, how random. Sure enough, they flew me out to Nashville. It was real, and I ended up making it. And fun fact for you, this has been all over the internet recently. So I had to break my contract in Cyprus.
Really?
To sign with the WWE, because I did originally sign to go play again, and now I am banned for 10 years from playing professional volleyball in Cyprus.
They banned you because of contract break?
They banned me for breaking contract. So, I mean, Fair, but 10 years is kind of crazy.
It is. Do you care?
I mean, no, come on. I'm a champ.
You're a champ. That's
So
that's a very
it panned out. It worked out for me.
worked out for you. Tell me about the culling. Sean Spears is a legend in this industry.
I am going to be real here. I am so blessed to have been taken under his wing. I mean, from day one, even before the calling was even a thought, me and him just really clicked. And he has brought me so much knowledge, so much wisdom inside and outside of the ring as a friend, as a mentor, as a coach. Like, he has really been my rock throughout this entire process. So I have to give him so much credit because he really has been my person throughout this whole thing. And without him, I truly don't think that I would have gotten to the point that I'm at today.
What's personal life like for you as a star in NXT now? I mean, is it separate? Is wrestling just your world?
You know, it's funny. Uh, I asked Charlotte Flair that question one time when I was brand new in NXT, and I was like, "How do you balance the work home life?" And she told me, "You don't. This is your life now. And you have to make that choice. It's a sacrifice to be in this industry." And I was like, "Yeah, right. I'll be fine." And boy, was she right. Like, this really does consume your entire life. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. This is so fun. Like, my job is so fun. So yeah, I mean, this is my home life. This is my work life. This is my everything now. So
I just saw you on Busted Open here a few minutes ago, talking to Bully Ray about that you like the performance, but there's a difference between the behind the scenes versus when you're in front of the crowd. Like the crowd is easier.
yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, when I'm behind the scenes getting ready to go out and cut a promo or have a match against someone, it's like I'm all I can think about is, oh man, like I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous. And then the second my music hits and I'm out there, it's just like a calm. And I don't know why, but it's just like almost like, all right, it's either sink or swim now. So you either can do it or you can't. So, and my dad always used to tell me, like, you either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna have to get it, you know?
I got to back up to where we started the interview, and I don't want to overlook her too much. What happened with Tatum Paxley?
She just wasn't making the cut. I mean,
Really?
how many times can I tell the girl something and she doesn't listen? At that point, it's just like blatant disrespect. She lost that title because she didn't listen to me. Point blank, period.
What is next for you? You win the title. Do you have a dream match? I mean, well, let me back up. Where do you see 2026 going?
For me, right now my goal is just to take this reign and make the absolute most of it. I said this before in my Bully podcast that I did with him. Like, this title has been bounced around quite a bit since it was introduced not too long ago. So
Yeah.
I really hope I can, not only make a name for myself, but like carry this title with me the whole time. So I'm really looking forward to see how far I can go with this title and what layers and depth I can get to while having it. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. As far as like moving up to bigger and better things, that'll come when the timing is right, you know. So right now I'm just
You
here.
mentioned Charlotte Flair earlier from early in your career. Do you
Oh
have
yeah,
a dream fight, dream match, dream opponent?
I do. So obviously my idol is Charlotte, but me and Charlotte, this was really awesome. When me and Tatum were still together, Tatum's idol is Alexa and mine is Charlotte, and we had a tag match against them, which was awesome. Like, dream
Yeah.
come true, bucket list, check. So next for me, like, I don't know who wouldn't want to wrestle Rhea Ripley, but I think just being in a ring with that woman would be incredible. I think being in a storyline with Becky Lynch would be like awesome, like literally awesome. I think Becky does such a good job at taking new young talent and making them into stars. So I would love to work with her one day.
How are you physically doing? You're young, you're athletic, but wrestling's not easy. I mean, it's not like volleyball.
No, it's not. I mean, this is completely different than anything I've ever done, but I would say that I'm now in the best shape of my life. Even during volleyball, I could have improved, but like now I emotionally, physically, I feel spiritually like the best place I have been in my life.
Where are you originally from? Are you from US? What part of the country?
Michigan. Why, do I have an accent or something?
No, there is no accent. Don't get me
Okay,
wrong.
good. Everyone says
You
I have
said
like a
you
Midwestern
said
accent or something.
When you said Cyprus, I wanted to make sure
Oh yeah,
I
no,
wasn't
just
off.
Michigan. Not that
Okay,
cool.
you are from Michigan.
Yeah.
What does family, friends, people you grew up with think of this turn your life has taken?
I, I'm from a small town. Like I graduated with 50 people. So every time I go home, it's like a homecoming. It literally makes me so happy to see all of my old teachers, all my old classmates, principals, friends like supporting me on this journey. And it feels really good because I feel like I'm making them proud. And I'm not only making them proud, but I'm like putting our small town on the map. And I think it just gives them something to watch every week. It gives the young people something to aspire to be. I have kids, like my old teachers still teach in high school to this day and in kindergarten, and they'll send me pictures of like these kindergarteners who are like, who do you want to be when they grow up? And they draw pictures of me and I'm like, me? What have I done? And then I take a step back because you get so caught up in this that you don't even realize how far you've come and what it means, the influence you have on other people. So to sit back and like know that little kids are looking up to me is a really cool thing.
What surprises people when they ask you about wrestling that they didn't, you know, it's probably a hard lifestyle to explain to people.
It is. It's really, really hard as an outsider, to understand how much of this business takes of your life. Like you are committed to this industry. You're always traveling, you're always on the road. I mean, we worked last weekend, we're working this weekend, and we travel the weekend after that. And then there's Saudi, and then we're back and we have another road tour. Like that's 5 weeks right there that we don't have a single weekend off. And this job is extremely demanding. So when you're not in it, like you just don't understand. Like you don't, I feel like people take it personally sometimes when I can't get back to them or can't see them or I just don't have the energy to go out of my way anymore to go have late nights or anything like this. This is my life now. This is a sacrifice that I'm making, to better my future.
I got to ask a CW question because, of course, our TV show airs on CW.
That's
What's it
right.
like being on network television?
Well, being on live network television is
Yeah.
pretty crazy because you don't got a chance to go back and fix anything. You got to get it perfect the first time.
I totally understand that. So live TV, is there pressure backstage? Is everyone on pins and needles when you guys are about, it's 7:55 and you're about to go live?
No, we're all professionals. So it's not pins and needles. It's everyone joking around, listening to music, having a good time, just getting in their zone. However they get in their zone, that's what everyone's doing. It's a really chill, awesome, cool environment back there.
Well, Izzy Dame, NXT champ, North American champ, thank you
Mhm.
so much for joining on the show today. It has
Of
been an
course, thanks for
absolute
having me. This was
pleasure.
awesome.
Well, now to break down Izzy's career with us, we want to bring in friend of the show we haven't seen in a few weeks, Desiree Joseph of the Shoots and Ladders podcast. Desiree, thanks for coming back on the show with us.
Thanks for having me.
Izzy Dame is getting her major push now. I think they're starting to mainstream her. What do you say?
I absolutely love her. Yes. Huge push.
What do you think of this? Do you think she has what it takes? She's got the athletic background with volleyball.
100%. She's already proved herself. She's super athletic. She's good on the mic.
So we get on, and she just starts going hard after Tatum Paxley. They've got a lot of bitterness there, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, they were together in the calling, and then she turned on her, and what else is there to do except beat each other up?
Yeah. So where do you see it going from here? Do you think, because NXT's, they lost Lash Legend recently. They've been going through kind of a big transition.
Yeah.
Do you think she becomes one of the faces of the women's division here?
100%.
Why do you say that?
There's just something about her that is just, I'm going to say this, I love bad girls.
Yeah.
And she's 100% a bad girl, a good heel. She just backs it up in the ring.
Who would you like to see? Do you see Blake Monroe possibly in the future?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
You think Blake would be a good challenge for her? Do you think she becomes kind of one of the? So NXT has lost a lot, and they kind of need to start reloading, so to speak. Do you think she's part of that plan? It's one of the reasons why they said, "Hey, Scott, we want to get Izzy Dame on your show."
Yeah, I don't see why not. I think she's been a powerhouse for a little bit, especially with a faction, and now she's breaking out on her own. She's proving it, and she's causing a lot of heat on social media too by even calling out Blake Monroe.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Wait, whoa. I didn't even see this. I should know this before. She called out Blake recently?
Yeah, well, Blake wants that title back, and just because she lost it to Thea, and it was because she didn't kick out at 2. And so I believe Izzi said something so smart, like Blake said something to her about going to therapy or something, and she's like, I'll take care of myself, but you need to go work on kicking out at 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely see. I could see Blake being a possible competitor. Of course, we had Blake on the show a couple times. But Desiree Josen, Shoots and Ladders, where can people find Shoots and Ladders podcast?
On Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram.
Desiree, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been Going Ringside with the local station, brought to you every Wednesday on your favorite podcast player, on News4JAX Plus, as well as the News4JAX YouTube channel.